Hello, so today I wanted to do a really quick video introducing the M Cosmetic. This is the Corselette bronzer and I have it in this shade Slip. This is supposed to be like a sculpting bronzer. This is the lightest shade. You can see here from kind of how it compared to some of the other ones. In the pan, I do think it looks kind of dark, but you'll see swatch next to some of my lightest bronzers that I have, this is very comparable. I would say from first initial swatches, it is definitely, at least as far as the slip color, a very neutral bronzer. And I know personally that's what I'm looking for often. And some of my favorite bronzers are these sort of neutral bronzers. So right here, when I did a couple swatches, I have some bronzers that are much more on the warmer side. If they're fair enough, I do like them, but I really have a kind of favorite spot in my heart for these neutral bronzers, and especially Terra from Tom Ford. That's been sort of my go-to for a long time if I want a bronzer that I know is going to look really nice. Terra is very matte from Tom Ford. And then this is the Sculpt and Highlight from Charlotte Tilbury. Again, this bronzer is really beautiful for fair skin. It is extremely light though. You do have to build it more than you would with a lot of other products, especially more than Terra. And then I included here, just sort of to give a color contrast with my swatches, the Jones Road Ash shade. It's an eyeshadow shade, but I just wanted to show that while this is neutral, it really is still not, you know, kind of a ways away from being cool. And then this is Slip. So let's show you the swatches. The first one there is Slip from M Cosmetics in this Corselette formula. And you can see next to the one below it, it does have, it's a matte that has sort of a soft, maybe satin, you know, nature to it. It definitely reads matte. It just doesn't read as matte as Terra from Tom Ford, which is what's below that. So Tom Ford Terra is very, very matte. It's actually one of my only kind of gripes with the formula is that it's sometimes, because I do a glowier makeup look, it doesn't look quite as natural next to all my other products. Sorry, I think we lost focus for a second. Let's see if we can focus back in. So that is Terra from Tom Ford. Then underneath that is the Sculpt shade from Charlotte Tilbury. I had to build that up. Now, Sculpt from Charlotte Tilbury really does need like a heavy hand to get the kind of swatches that you can kind of instantly get from the M Cosmetics and the Tom Ford, but it is a beautiful shade. And the Sculpt from Charlotte Tilbury does have a little bit of luminosity similar to the M Cosmetics. And then the last one there is that Ash, and just to give you that sort of counterbalance to show you that while these are neutral, they really aren't very cool. And on me, obviously both of them end up looking, all three of those ones, you know, they're definitely neutral and definitely much more on the cool side compared to some of my bronzers, but, you know, they're not that kind of ashy gray. Sorry, we're losing a little bit of focus. But I wanted to show you guys that if you were interested in this bronzer. It's a really nice formula. It is that sort of matte that has a little bit of sheen to it. Nothing like a glitter, nothing like a sparkle, but just gives you more of a skin-like effect. Alright, thanks for watching.